Building positive relationships and rapport is essential in support work. It fosters trust, understanding, and a sense of safety. These connections are the foundation for effective and compassionate care. A positive, trusting relationship between a direct support professional and the person they support is the foundation of all successful support. When you have rapport, the individual feels safe, respected, and more willing to engage in activities and skills you work on together. Building trust involves consistent, reliable actions and clear communication. It's about being present and attentive to the individual's needs and preferences. In this section, we focus on building trust, showing empathy, engaging in shared activities, maintaining professional boundaries, and collaborating with family and other natural supports. By fostering these elements, we create a supportive environment where individuals can thrive. Trust and empathy. Trust is earned through consistency, honesty, and genuine caring. Many individuals with disabilities, especially those who rely on others for personal care, may feel vulnerable. They need to know they can count on you. To build trust, be reliable, show up on time, follow through on promises, and stick to routines that are important to the person. Empathy is equally crucial. It involves understanding and sharing the feelings of another. By showing empathy, you validate their experiences and emotions, making them feel heard and respected. This fosters a positive environment where trust can flourish, and individuals feel safe and supported. If you promise I'll take you to the library this afternoon, make sure it happens or explain clearly why it can't, and apologize. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. Keeping promises builds trust and rapport, which are essential in support work. It shows reliability and respect for the individual's feelings and needs. Try to imagine the person's perspective. Changes that might seem small to you, like a new staff member or a detour in the day's schedule, could be very stressful to them. Acknowledge their feelings. Understanding their perspective helps build trust and rapport. It shows that you value their experiences and emotions. Acknowledging feelings is crucial in support work. I understand that you're upset because your favorite staff is out sick today. I miss her too. Let's talk about what we can do together that you might enjoy. It's important to validate emotions and offer alternatives to help them feel heard and supported. When a person sees that you truly care about how they feel, trust grows. Something as simple as remembering personal details like, "How did your visit with your sister go yesterday? You were excited about it," shows that you see them as a whole person, not just a client. Taking the time to listen and remember these details can make a significant difference in building a strong, trusting relationship. Shared activities and positive interaction. One of the best ways to build rapport is to find common ground or activities the person enjoys, and participate with them. Shared activities can create a sense of belonging and mutual respect. If the individual loves basketball, shoot some hoops together. This not only promotes physical health but also teamwork and communication. If they enjoy drawing, sit and draw with them. It can be a calming activity that encourages creativity and self-expression. If they are nonverbal but love music, share a dance or just listen together. Music can be a powerful tool for connection and emotional expression. These moments of joy and connection help the person see you as a friend or ally, not just staff. It also sends the message that you value them for who they are. These joyful interactions are crucial in building trust and rapport. They create a positive environment where individuals feel respected and understood. By sharing these moments, you foster a sense of belonging and community. Use positive reinforcement in your interactions. Praise and encouragement when the person accomplishes something or behaves positively. Everyone likes to feel appreciated. Positive reinforcement can boost self-esteem, foster motivation, and strengthen the bond between the support worker and the individual. It's a powerful tool in creating a supportive and encouraging environment. Showing appreciation can be simple, yet powerful. For example, I really enjoyed our walk today. Thanks for showing me your favorite trail. Or you did an awesome job sorting your laundry, high five. These small gestures can significantly boost morale and build a stronger connection. Keep a friendly demeanor, smile, laugh with them, never at them, and be in the moment together. Even if your primary role is to teach skills or complete tasks, try not to make every interaction feel like work or therapy. Building trust and rapport is essential in support work. A friendly demeanor helps create a safe and welcoming environment. It encourages open communication and makes clients feel valued and understood. Incorporate fun. A person who feels comfortable and happy around you is more likely to cooperate when you do need to work on harder tasks or face challenges together. Engaging in enjoyable activities not only builds trust, but also strengthens the bond between you and the individuals you support. Whether it's playing games, doing creative projects, or participating in outdoor activities, incorporating fun can make a significant difference in your support work. Professional boundaries. While building a friendly relationship, you must also maintain professional boundaries. This means finding the line between being supportive versus becoming inappropriately involved. It's essential to respect personal space, avoid overfamiliarity, and always prioritize the individual's needs and preferences. Clear boundaries help in fostering trust and ensuring a safe and respectful environment for everyone involved. The NADSP Code of Ethics emphasizes developing relationships based on mutual trust while maintaining professional boundaries. It guides support professionals in promoting the well-being, dignity, and self-determination of individuals with disabilities. By adhering to these ethical standards, support workers ensure respectful and empowering interactions. But what does that look like in practice? It's about balance. You can care deeply about the person and even feel like friends or family in many ways, yet you are in a paid professional role with responsibilities and ethical limits. This means setting clear boundaries, ensuring that your actions are always in the best interest of the person you support, and maintaining a professional demeanor. Continuous training and adherence to guidelines help in navigating this balance effectively, ensuring both care and professionalism are upheld. Examples of boundaries. Personal information. Be mindful of sharing your own personal life details. It's okay to share at a human level. For example, I have 2 kids in school if they ask about your family. But oversharing, like your personal problems or building a dependency, is not appropriate. Maintaining a professional distance helps in creating a safe and respectful environment for both you and the individual you support. Reflect on your practice regularly to ensure you are upholding these boundaries effectively. Similarly, respect the person's privacy, and don't pry into their personal matters beyond what's needed for support. Always ask for permission before entering their personal space, and ensure conversations are held in private settings. This builds trust, and shows that you value their dignity and confidentiality. Role and tasks. As a support worker, your primary responsibilities include assisting with daily activities, providing emotional support, and ensuring the well-being of the individuals you support. Sometimes individuals or families might ask you to do things outside your role, like asking you to lend money or do extra chores that aren't part of the service. Politely but firmly maintain the boundary. For example, "I'm sorry, I can't lend money. Let's talk to my supervisor if there's something you need." Remember, maintaining professional boundaries is crucial for building trust and rapport in your role. The Code of Ethics suggests DSPs should challenge others, even family members or co-workers, if something is against the person's rights or the agreed support plan. This ensures that the individual's needs and preferences are always prioritized. By adhering to these ethical guidelines, DSPs can foster a culture of respect and advocacy. For instance, if a family member tries to get you to restrict the person's community access beyond what the plan calls for, out of overprotectiveness, You should involve your supervisors and the planning team to resolve this, rather than just going along because your primary allegiance is to the person's rights and choices. This means advocating for their independence and ensuring they have the freedom to make their own decisions. It's essential to provide them with the necessary information and support to understand their options and make informed choices. Emotional boundaries. You might become a confidant for the person. They may share feelings or look to you for emotional support. That's a positive aspect of rapport. However, maintain professional empathy rather than taking on a parental or romantic role. It's important to set clear boundaries early on to avoid misunderstandings. Reflect on your role regularly to ensure you are providing the right kind of support. Discuss any concerns with your supervisor to maintain a healthy professional relationship. For example, giving appropriate hugs or high fives can be fine if the person likes that, but sexual or romantic interactions are absolutely prohibited. It's crucial to maintain professional boundaries at all times. Also, avoid creating dependency. Encourage their independence in other relationships too, so they don't feel only you can help them. Building a network of support is essential for their growth and well-being. Continuous training and education on appropriate interactions can help support professionals navigate these boundaries effectively. Outside contact. Many agencies have rules about contacting clients outside of work hours or via social media. As a boundary, you typically should not be friends on personal social media with a client or spend time with them off the clock without authorization. These rules are in place to maintain professional boundaries and ensure the safety and well-being of both the client and the support worker. Always refer to your agency's guidelines and consult with your supervisor if you are unsure about any contact outside of work hours. If the person invites you to a personal event, like a birthday party, and it's not during your work shift, check with your supervisor on the policy. It's important to understand the boundaries set by your organization. Often, it's advised to keep contact within work context to avoid blurred lines. This helps maintain a professional relationship and ensures clarity in your role. Attending personal events can sometimes lead to conflicts of interest or misunderstandings. Always prioritize the guidelines provided by your organization. The New York Justice Center's Toolkit on Boundaries provides essential guidelines for support professionals. It emphasizes not to exchange personal phone numbers or develop secretive relationships with people you support. The toolkit also includes strategies for maintaining professional boundaries and ensuring ethical interactions. Why are boundaries so important? They protect both the individual and you. They ensure the professional relationship remains healthy and ethical. Boundaries help define the limits of acceptable behavior and create a safe space for both parties. They prevent burnout and foster mutual respect. People with disabilities can be at risk of exploitation or abuse if boundaries are crossed. It's crucial to maintain professional boundaries to protect their well-being. For instance, a staff member borrowing money from an individual is exploiting them. This not only creates a financial burden but also undermines trust. Conversely, a staff member becoming a buddy who then doesn't enforce necessary rules could harm the person's growth. Such actions can lead to confusion and dependency, hindering their independence. Regular training and clear ethical guidelines are essential to prevent these issues. By understanding the importance of boundaries, support workers can foster a safe and respectful environment. Boundaries also prevent burnout and confusion in your role. It's essential to recognize the signs of burnout early. It's possible to be friendly but not a friend in the sense that you are there for them. But maintaining a professional distance is crucial. Your role must prioritize their goals, rights, and well-being as defined by your job and ethics. Regular self-care and supervision can help manage stress and prevent burnout. Strategies for rapport and boundaries. To integrate these concepts, consider these strategies. Building rapport involves active listening, showing empathy, and being consistent. Setting boundaries is crucial to maintain professionalism and ensure mutual respect. Always communicate clearly and be transparent about your role and limitations. Be consistent and fair. Set kind and consistent limits. For instance, if you and the individual enjoy joking together, great for rapport, ensure the humor is appropriate and doesn't cross lines. Consistency helps build trust, as individuals know what to expect from you. Fairness ensures that everyone feels respected and valued, fostering a positive and supportive environment. In support work, it's common for individuals to test boundaries. This might include asking for a date or requesting you to buy them something personal. It's crucial to respond in a caring but firm manner that maintains professionalism. You might say something like, "I really enjoy spending time with you, but I can't be your boyfriend." It's important to clarify, "I am your staff and I'm here to support you as a friend would in some ways, but I have to follow professional rules." This helps in setting clear boundaries and ensuring a healthy professional relationship. The Grandma Rule is a simple guideline for maintaining professionalism. Use it for social media and phones. If you wouldn't do it in front of your supervisor or the person's family, it might not be appropriate. This helps ensure respectful and ethical behavior in all interactions. Professionalism is crucial in support work. For example, texting a client silly memes late at night is not professional. It's better to keep interactions during service hours and through official channels. Maintaining a professional demeanor, dressing appropriately, and respecting boundaries all contribute to building trust and rapport with clients. Effective team communication is crucial in support work. Regularly communicate with your fellow staff and the person's family, with appropriate permissions, to ensure everyone is on the same page about boundaries and care plans. For example, if the family tries to involve you in family disputes or personal matters, politely redirect and involve your supervisor if needed. Clear communication helps maintain professionalism and trust. The Coordinated Family Supports, or CFS model in California, emphasizes working with families in a respectful, collaborative manner while still focusing on the individual's goals. This approach ensures that the family is an integral part of the support system, providing a network of care that is both comprehensive and personalized. By involving the family, CFS aims to create a more sustainable and effective support environment. Providing services in a way that respects the family's culture and home environment is crucial. This means understanding and valuing their traditions, beliefs, and daily routines. It fosters trust and ensures that support is both effective and meaningful. But remember, you are ultimately there on behalf of the person with the disability. A good strategy is to include family members as partners and keep professional courtesy. Building trust involves understanding their needs, preferences, and goals. Always prioritize their voice and choices in every decision. Family involvement is crucial in support work. For instance, update parents on their adult child's progress if the individual consents. Invite family input on what works best for the person, as their insights can be invaluable. However, also kindly remind family when a decision is the individual's to make, ensuring their autonomy is respected. Maintaining clear, respectful communication with family helps avoid misunderstandings. It's essential to listen actively and ensure everyone is on the same page. If a family member asks you to do something contrary to the person's PCP or rights, or your agency policies, address the concern promptly and professionally. Always refer to the established care plan and policies to guide your actions. When faced with requests like, "Please watch her bank account and report to me everything she spends," while the person desires independence in money management, it's important to seek guidance. Often, the Regional Center Service Coordinator can help mediate such issues. They can provide resources and strategies to balance independence and oversight, ensuring the individual's needs and preferences are respected. Be mindful of gift giving or financial boundaries. It's usually okay to give or receive small tokens, like a handmade card or a $5 holiday gift, but expensive gifts are not appropriate. Check agency policy. Many have a limit, for example, gifts must be under $20. Establishing clear financial boundaries helps maintain professional relationships. It ensures that interactions remain respectful and free from misunderstandings. Always communicate openly about these boundaries to avoid any confusion. When in doubt, decline gifts politely with a simple, "Your thanks is gift enough." It's important to maintain professional boundaries. Accepting gifts can create a sense of obligation or favoritism. And remember, do not financially exploit. Never ask for loans or accept money beyond maybe a nominal payment if your agency allows it, though most don't allow any. Always refer to your agency's policies and guidelines to navigate these situations appropriately. Family collaboration, coordinated supports. Many people with developmental disabilities live with or maintain close ties to their families. As a support worker, working collaboratively with family members can greatly enhance outcomes. This collaboration ensures that the support provided is holistic, addressing both the individual's and the family's needs. Families have deep knowledge of the person's history, triggers, and preferences. They are often the lifelong advocates. Show them respect and empathy too. Engaging with families can provide invaluable insights that enhance the quality of support. Their experiences and stories can guide you in understanding the unique needs and aspirations of the individual. Respect and empathy are fundamental in support work. For example, if supporting an adult living at home with aging parents, which is very common in California, you are stepping into a family's private space. It's crucial to be mindful of their dynamics and traditions. Discuss routines and ask the family for tips like, what's the best way to encourage Juan to get ready in the morning? Has anything worked well for you? Showing genuine interest and valuing their input fosters trust and rapport. Recognizing the expertise of direct support professionals is crucial. It validates their skills, acknowledges their dedication, and builds trust with the individuals they support. The new Coordinated Family Support Service in California is designed for adults living at home and focuses on tailoring supports to the individual and family's needs. This service aims to enhance the quality of life for both the individual and their family by offering comprehensive support that includes planning, coordination, and personalized assistance. It recognizes the family's culture, language, and routines and even helps plan for the future as caregivers age. For more information, visit ddes.k.gov. In that spirit, when you work in a family home, adapt to their household while still keeping the individual's goals paramount. For instance, if the family always has dinner together at 6 p.m., try not to schedule community outings that conflict with that without discussion. Include the family in planning by saying, Jane wants to try an art class. There's one on Tuesday nights. Does that work with your family schedule? How can we make it easier? Maybe I can help with transportation those nights. This collaboration creates a team atmosphere. At the same time, maintain the person's autonomy. Speak to the person directly and let them make decisions, with family as advisors and support. If family members tend to speak over the individual, gently redirect. I'd love to hear what Alex thinks first, and then we can add on. Tips for positive family interaction. Communicate regularly and transparently. If appropriate, and with the individual's consent when they are an adult who can decide, give the family brief updates. We had a great day at the program, he participated in music time. Or if there was an issue, she seemed a bit anxious today, just a heads up. We tried calming techniques and she did okay by afternoon. This keeps trust. Use the mode the family prefers. Not all families want daily calls. Some might prefer a communication notebook or emails. Respect cultural values. California is very diverse. Families may have cultural approaches to disability, diet, modesty, and so on, that you should respect, as long as they don't infringe on the person's rights. For example, in some cultures, family decision-making is the norm. You can honor that by involving the family, but still ensure the person's voice is heard. Ask culturally sensitive questions if unsure, like, are there any customs I should know when supporting person's name? Maintain confidentiality. Only discuss the individual's private matters with family members who are authorized or with the individual present. Be cautious about sensitive information, medical, sexual, etc. And follow HIPAA and confidentiality rules. At the same time, if the person wants their family involved, you can share relevant info. Always err on the side of the person's preferences about what their family knows. For instance, if an adult client confides something personal and asks you not to tell their parents, you generally should honor that unless it's a safety issue. This can be tricky, so consult a supervisor if in doubt. Set boundaries with family too. Families might naturally feel protective or want things done a certain way. If a family member gives you instructions that conflict with the care plan or your training, politely explain your obligation. I understand you'd prefer I do X, but according to the program plan or regulations I have to do Y. Perhaps we can discuss this in the next meeting to see if the plan should be adjusted. Ensure you do not get triangulated in family conflicts. Stay neutral and focus on the individual's